Hello, friends. Hello and welcome. Welcome to yours and mine Cozy Corner. My name is Amanda, and on this channel, we talk about books, and more books. Well, hello, friends. We are back. We are back, and we are on part 20 of the 5 for 10 or less series. So, this is a series where I introduce 5 books that cost no more than $10 from the various Goodwill stores. So, let's just get straight into it. The first book that I have is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. And as you can see, this book, like most of them, really good condition. All right, let's go to the notes. So, this is a contemporary romance novel. This is book number 1 in the Me Before You series, and there are a total of 3 books. So, we have Louisa Clark is an ordinary girl living an exceedingly ordinary life. She takes a badly needed job working for her ex, Master of the Universe, Will Trainer, who is wheelchair bound after an accident. Will is moody and bossy, but Lou refuses to treat him with kid gloves. And soon his happiness means more to her than she expected. When she learns that Will has shocking plans of his own, she sets out to show him that life is still worth living. Now, I have never read anything from this author, so I am looking forward to doing that. Lucky for me, when I picked up this book, they had book number 2. So this is book number 2, After You, good condition. And as you guys know, when you see that wavy little page in there, you know it was me as I was cleaning the book, kind of wet the book a little bit too much, but book it's still great condition outside of that little waviness in it. Now, if you've never seen any of my videos before, if it's not the first book in the series, I don't read anything as far as the synopsis go because I don't want to accidentally give anything away. All right, so book number 3, we have Beware by Shanora Williams. Really good condition. All right. And I love the size of the text in here. I wish all books had text like this would be like the minimum size. This is so easy to read. So with this one, this is a contemporary dark romance. This is book number 1 in the Ace Crow series, and I believe it's just a duology. So sometimes love can get in the way of your priorities, and sometimes love can easily become your enemy, your worst nightmare. It can destroy you. This is a story full of dishonesty, disloyalty, broken hearts, pain, suffering, lies, destruction. This isn't a fairy tale love story. This is real, and it just might break you. You've been warned. This book is going up on my TBR list. So at this point, I've read several books by Shanora Williams, and I tell you what, she has gotten it right on every book. I have not read anything by Shanora Williams that I have not enjoyed. So I definitely look forward to reading this. And I actually got to meet Shanora Williams. We have Read Free Fest that we hold every year, and we had like over 40 authors to come this year. I actually made a video about that, and I will try to remember to link that below. But I was able to meet Shanora Williams, so that was really awesome. All right, guys, book number 4 here. This is Moonflower Murders by Anthony Horowitz, and forgive me because that's probably the wrong pronunciation of his last name. This book is in good condition. I mean, it has a little tear here, but again, I'm not really bothered by that. I mean, I paid $1 for this book, so I'm not going to be bothered by that at all. But it is a chunky little book here. Okay. This is a crime mystery thriller, and this is book number 2 in the Susan Ryland series, and there are a total of 3 books in the series. Okay, so the last book that I have is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. Now, you guys know I usually talk about, how great the books are that I get from the Goodwill stores, and, I don't really buy any janky books, but I have to admit, this book may be a little janky as far as like the pages up here at the top. I don't know how well you can see it. It's kind of messed up. The book itself, I don't know that you'll be able to kind of see that on camera, but it's it's like it's flattened on one side, it's uneven. So it's probably the most jankiest book that I've gotten from there. But as I always say, as long as the text is fine, I can kind of deal with minor stuff. This is definitely just a book that looks like it was, well used. And I really think the reason it's flat on one side like this, because the particular Goodwill store that I got this from, they have a hard time keeping their book section looking decent, and the books are just kind of thrown in there. I used to actually hate going to that particular one because you really had to fight to get through the books, but they also had, some good selection if you, take the time to do so. But again, minor stuff, not a big deal. But this right here is a sci-fi dystopian YA novel. You guys know this is part of the Hunger Games, and this is actually the prequel to the Hunger Game trilogy. It is set 64 years before the events of the original trilogy. So I actually have a question for this one. If you guys have read the Hunger Games series, what order are you guys reading the books? Because I would like to actually read that series this year. Can't guarantee that I will, but I actually think I want to try. But I keep hearing like different people saying like you should read it in this order, you should do it in this order. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below and let me know what order you read this in, or what order you think it should be read in if you read it. Okay. Well, guys, that's all 5 books. Let me stack them for you. Ugh, I'm about to drop them. But here are all 5 books here. Okay. All right. So hopefully you guys have stuck around with me to the end of this video. If you have, thank you as always. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for part 21. Bye.